his traps are shoulders. He looks like a skinny guy piloting a muscle mech. What is something you did once and never again? Carolina Reaper infused gummy bear. I almost called for an ambulance. Legitimately thought I was going to die covered in sweat, shiz and vomit. Take us through the timeline here. Was the mass exodus of body fluids instantaneous or delayed over time? The moment it hit my tongue, I knew I was in deep. It was extremely hot and nothing relieved it. I was sweating from every skin cell. My ears were sweating. My soul was sweating. I had to chew it very quickly, but once I swallowed it the real fear set in. As soon as it was down I realized there was only one of two ways. It was coming back out and I choose poorly. If you've never felt your body digest something in real time, it is a little unnerving. I could physically feel it travel to my stomach. Once there, everything was kinda blur. Side note, do not pound water to relieve the heat because you will turn into a geyser of Carolina Reaper water from your mouth and nose. I staggered to the restroom on the verge of tears. Not because it was so hot, but because I knew I made a big freaking mistake. My body temp was so high I was stripping clothes off me as I made it to the stall. Mind you, I was at work, so there was this pile of clothes like someone struck down a Jedi outside of the stall. I have to wear boots with my work clothes, so there I'm sweating like a warthog, weeping, shizzing and moaning on the toilet in nothing but socks and boots. I was delirious. Time lost all meaning. I was hearing colors, seeing sounds. I was leaning on all the walls, soaking them with sweat and fear. I was so sweaty I slid around the seat, smearing shiz all over my ass cheeks and in the seat, making it even more slippery. At the peak of vomiting through my legs and crapping and sliding around in a mixture of sweat, shiz and shame. I was preparing to scream for someone to call 911 and it just stopped. Like my body was just shutting down nerve endings because it knew my time was up. I started to cool down. Eventually all my body fluid stopped coming out. I composed myself, washed my ass out in the sink, like a freaking animal, and went to lay down. Some Tums really helped me recover, but holy shiz was that an experience. It was almost cathartic, like a near-death experience. If I'm ever in that position again, I would make myself puke to keep it from digesting. Edit. Words. Suicides this year.